Welcome to common computing devices and their platforms. After watching this video, you will be able to categorize common computing devices and describe their main features and benefits, and identify frequently used operating platforms associated with these devices. Common computing devices include stationary computing devices, mobile computing devices, and Internet of Things or IoT devices. Stationary devices, which include workstations, servers, and tabletop gaming consoles, remain on a desk or rack or other fixed location. These devices consist of a box that includes processors, memory, and input and output connections that connect to networks, keyboards, monitors, mice, printers, speakers, microphones, webcams, and other devices. In some instances, you can update the device's memory, storage, or video cards. Let's explore workstations. Workstations, used both at the office and at home, are what most people think of when they think about a desktop computer. Also categorized with personal computers, these devices are typically in a box that contains a system board with a processor, memory, storage, and slots for add-on cards for additional functions. Their motherboards have ports that support monitors, keyboards, mice, microphones, printers, speakers, and other devices, as well as onboard cards for wireless connectivity. Many newer devices enable memory, storage, and graphic card upgrades. These devices use Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, and Linux operating systems. Next, servers are generally installed as standalone units or in stacked racks on networks, enabling shared access to media, such as movies, videos, and sound clips and web pages for websites. Servers also manage print requests, enable shared data and document access, store email, and more. On the network, multiple servers can contain the same data, so that if one server fails, users can keep working using the same data from other servers. The ability for work to continue if a shared computing resource is malfunctioning is known as fault tolerance. Server hardware offers robust capabilities that often support multiple processors, memory, graphic cards, storage, and port connections within the same box. Servers use network operating systems geared towards optimizing data distribution. Popular operating system software vendors include Microsoft Windows Server, Linux, Unix, Mac OS X, and FreeBSD. Desktop gaming consoles are also known as tabletop gaming consoles. Gaming console system boards contain processors, memory, graphics processors, storage, input ports, output ports, and a memory controller that exists separately between the other function blocks and the system memory. In times past, many of these functions existed separately as multiple chips on the motherboard, but today these functions exist in a single functional block. Gaming consoles, such as those made by Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, are similar to desktop computers but use upgraded memory caching and graphics processing to enable smoother game playing experiences. Gaming consoles used to require cable connections to monitors and gaming controllers. Today's gaming consoles provide wireless connectivity. Gaming consoles are not usually upgradable. Mobile devices, including laptops, tablets, mobile phones, and portable gaming systems, have transformed how we live, work, and play. Let's first check out laptops. Many laptop computers run versions of Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, and Linux operating systems, while others use Google Chrome's lightweight operating system. Laptop system boards include processors, memory, video cards, ports for connecting to other devices, and Wi-Fi capability. Many laptop manufacturers allow upgrades to storage and memory. Tablet devices are usually less powerful than laptops, but that is beginning to change. Tablets built in very tight cases include most laptop components, but don't include a keyboard. Tablets generally use operating systems such as Microsoft Windows, iOS, and Chrome. The system board includes the device's processor, memory, a video card, sound card, a limited number of ports, a Wi-Fi card, and limited hard drive storage. Tablets are usually not upgradable. Mobile phones include onboard components with specialized processors, memory, sound, and video capabilities. Phones can include a slot for a SIM card that links the phone to a cell phone access provider and a slotted port for additional storage. All phones include one multifunctional port primarily used to recharge the phone's battery. Mobile phone operating systems built for speed are specifically designed to support multiple communication spectrum capabilities, including the designated cell phone frequencies, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, near-field communications, and other connectivity options. Android and iOS operating systems dominate the market, but with practically all components welded onto the board, you can only upgrade the software, not the hardware. Portable gaming devices use specialized processors, storage, and memory, and include battery and multi-use ports for power, Wi-Fi, and other connectivity options. These devices use operating systems specially configured for mobile use, and many of those operating systems are Linux-derived. Gaming software is usually on board or downloadable, and the hardware is generally not upgradable. Internet of Things, known as IoT devices, describes physical objects that have sensors, processing ability, software, and other technologies that enable these devices to exchange data with other devices and systems over the Internet or other communications networks. IoT devices communicate via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, Zigbee, and other protocols. They can receive software updates, but generally, the hardware within a limited space is soldered to the board and is not upgradable. Let's learn more. Widely available consumer IoT devices include smart speakers, TVs, wearable devices such as fitness trackers, and appliances such as automatic floor vacuums, stoves, and others. Light bulbs, toys, thermostats, and medical devices are also part of today's IoT world. Enterprise IoT devices enable organizations to offer consumers more targeted features and manage costs. For example, utilities install smart meters to help both residential and commercial customers manage their energy usage. Occupancy sensors and IoT-enabled security systems help businesses prevent losses and enhance worker and customer safety. Similarly, industrial IoT devices help organizations monitor the weather, operate robots, assess water and air quality, and more. In this video, you learned that common computing devices currently fit into 3 categories: stationary devices, mobile devices, and IoT devices. Desktop computers, mobile computers, and IoT devices feature a processor and input and output ports or capabilities. Desktop machines usually offer the most upgrade capabilities, while IoT devices are generally not upgradable. And desktop operating systems include Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Linux, or Unix, while Google Android, Google Chrome, and Apple's iOS operating systems dominate the mobile operating system market.